Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the final of the day of the mixed indoor championships. Mixed indoor Latvian championships, where we are going to see Salaspils from Salaspils and Saku coming from Estonia and visiting us, of course. Salaspils starting their first point on the offense into the end zone for Anse Gasina from Arvidsjanis Karkliņš. First point. It's going to be loud, of course, and it's going to be very enjoyable. Should be a great game over the whole day. So only the last two places are being decided right now. Should be an exciting game. I'm Dmitry Doroshenko, excited to bring that to you from the sports halls, from the stadium arena of Ogre. Martin Saulite, absent yesterday, taking on the field, has been quite a scoring machine during this tournament, and of course Cristiano Buldure scoring, I don't know, probably half of the points for Salaspils. On the receiving end of them, Arvidsjanis Karkliņš as well, quite the distributor there. But Saku now with the disc, get Kevin Kurmista, swing back, goes backwards to Lauritz. Now Marin Raba comes in. Marin Raba, nice swing, great scuba. Get Kevin Kurmista to Marin Raba once again. Lauritz into the end zone for Santa Kurmista. And Ultimate Saku are equalizing and getting a clean hold out of this point. Took them a lot longer than Salaspils, but still quite an effective one. Great to see that Saku also are bringing some younger players and rotating through them just as well. We see number 53, Oliver Ulmas, one of the youngsters on that, taking on the defense. Saulita goes back to Karkliņš. Karkliņš doesn't take any deep option, goes to Gasina, who's wide open. Gasina opens up her arm and gets the disc to Martin Saulita in the end zone. Another point for Saulite. Holes are getting loud, that's for sure. I'm sure you can hear that. So 2 for Salaspils, 1 for Saku. Podoma with the pull, a little bit upset about that. It was a little bit too high. Some of her teammates are asking questions, what was that? But yeah, that happens. And that is going to be a brick. Santa Kurmista, originally a Latvian, throws that, but unfortunately she does not play for Latvia anymore. She gives the disc to Salaspils and Podoma, Karkliņš. Back to Pod, nope, to Ilgars. Now Orlovska getting involved, getting the first few touches of this game, and Ilgars gonna pick up the point. Difficult catch, not an easy one, and that is a first break. Let's see that again. Oof. Yeah, defender was close. Defender could get there, but Ilgars, very good body positioning for him, and great elevation as well. Now we see the defense line for Salaspils and O-line once again. Yeah, D-line switched up a little bit for Salaspils, looks like, and the O-line for Saku looks similar. Lauritz trying to go deep, nice and easy, but nice and early, but Kevin Kurmiste instead gets the disc. Now Santa Kurmiste going long, but that option is not taken. Across still to her. Now Kevin Kurmiste fakes it and gets a left-handed flick to his teammate, to Lauritz. Santa Kurmiste finding Marin Rava, female matching player, exchanging passes. Oof, high disc for Lauritz, but he's good for it, and then a hammer into the end zone for Kevin Kurmiste. Great take. And great read as well from Kurmiste on your screens. Karklinch fielding the pull. Swing to Jurgensons, to Karklinch, back to Jurgensons. Once again, they're just literally walking on the field right now and throwing the disc to each other. Now Podoma getting involved. Back to Karklinch. Jurgensons and Karklinch once again. Still walking around on the field. Not really involving any other players, but I was curious if they're gonna get anyone involved. Switching positions a little bit. Another swing. Jurgenson's available, shovel pass to him. Back to Karklinch. Podoma. And into the end zone for Helena Orlovska. Nerves of steel under pressure from Lilleorg. But great contact avoidance from him. Ooh, that was very close. That was definitely a close one. And Orlovska, thanking Lilleorg for not body slamming her. Karklinch with the pull. Kurmiste fielding. Lauritz and now Lepik. High blade. Ilgas getting close. Putting some pressure. Oh! Looks like he could have probably defended that with his back if he wouldn't step to the side, but unfortunate for Ilgas. Kurmiste with the disc swing to Kurmiste to get Kevin, and a hammer from the left-handed throw of Kevin Kurmiste. Trapped Laura Lepik in the curtain. Looks like she can't really get out of there. Oy. Yep, she's finally free. I wonder if that's the first time that happened. Our producer and one of the Salaspils players unfortunately injured for this game, Emil, says that probably is the first time that happened and somebody got stuck in the curtains. But, well, all kinds of things happen. And bricked pulls also happen, even on the highest of the levels of the indoor championship. And Arvid Stranis-Orlovsky is going to get us started with the pull. I'm curious if they're just going to walk once again around the field. No, goes back to Podoma. blade. Jurgensons, Karklinch. Jurgensons now with the disc to Orlovska, back to Jurgensons. And Orlovska once again, Karklinch available. Gets it from his sister, Jurgensons now. Was thinking about that for a second and then just quick few passes into the end zone. And Salaspils pulling ahead, playing very calmly, enjoying themselves on the field. Few very calm points. Let's see if Saku will be able to apply a little bit more pressure on that. Long shot from Lauritz, and that bounces off the hand of Robin Liliork, and that's going to be a turnover. That's going to be another opportunity for Salaspils to get a break. Gasine going to pick up the disc. Orlovska, first touch. Back to Gasine. Now Saulita. Swing to Orlovska. And another one to Gasine. Buldura to Ilgars. Difficult take for him, but not a problem. Swing to Saulita. Looking for options, and Gasine is wide open. Faking once, twice, can't really find anything. Needs to go with a super dump back to Orlovska, and Orlovska to Saulita. Almost looked like a pick for a second, but no. No violations called. Ilgars. Swing to Gasine. No options available, and looks like Saulita slowed down for a split second there. And that gave an opportunity for Kevin Kurmista to knock the disc away and give that opportunity to Saku to keep that hold, even though it will be a dirty hold, but a hold nonetheless, and I'm sure they will take it regardless. Kevin Kurmista to Santa Kurmista. Surveying options, looking for something, finds Kevin Kurmista, and once again a left-handed hammer into the end zone for, was that number 10? Looks like, yes, Gerda-Trin Untera with the score. Karklinch once again with a bricked pull. Goes to Orlovska, needing to work for that disc, not an easy one. Orlovska with a blade into the end zone, but throws it to the defense of Liliork. And that will go once again a low disc for Kurmista. Liliork getting tripped a little bit, and there's going to be a stoppage. Interesting to see if there indeed was anything. Looks like it's going to be uncontested. Lilleorg. Oh, very unfortunate for Oliver Ulmas, as that disc is dropped. Karklinch with a swing. Finally finds Petmanis. Swing to Karklinch. Another swing. Jurgensson's Podema. Karklinch is finally making himself available for the swing. And a hammer into the end zone for Bruno Jurgenssons once again. Another break for Salaspils. What feels like 6-4. So pulling ahead almost at the closing stages of the first half. And Salaspils looks like are repeating the result of the previous game. So far, at least, they are not pressured a lot offensively, but putting quite a lot of pressure, of course, on the defense on Saku. And almost traditionally, Salaspils calling a timeout as they are leading. And just before the halftime. So probably wanting to get another break, get themselves an opportunity to quickly finish the first half with a break, and then probably try to get a few breaks as they did that during the whole day today, as they have won every game that they have played at least today. They did lose to Ventspils yesterday in the group stage. Great pull by Karklinch and Donle. Getting us started now. Disc with Lauritz to Marin Raba, and Donle unfortunately drops that disc, and that gives a really short field for Salaspils. Looks like whatever they are talking about in the timeouts before the end of the first half works really well for them, but unfortunately not this time. Boldure upset about that drop. A bit of a fumble disc for her. Lepik swing into Raba, and Lepik once again. Ooh, fancy cutting from Lauri Lauritz into the end zone, and a good hold. Dirty hold, but a hold nonetheless for them. Saku staying in this game, so 6-5, still trailing by a couple breaks. High grab from Karklinch gonna get us started. First swing. Another cut, and Jurgenssons is gone, but no, that shot is not taken. Karklinch once again with the disc. Back to Jurgenssons, and this time Jurgenssons is taking the shot to Karklinch, and he is jumping it into the end zone for another score. Salaspils finally closing off the first half of the game with a nice clean hold. We're gonna take a quick break. Don't go anywhere as we will get to the closing game of this tournament. Stay with us, don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the second half of the finals of the Latvian Mixed Indoor Championships. Saku starting. Yeah, looks like Santa Kurmiste did not know that Saulita was already taking up this space. A bit of a bosh, but all good. Some apologies, and good to see that nobody is injured, that everyone is feeling okay. So Saku starting on offense this second half. Let's see if Salaspils will be able to put some pressure and get another break towards their name. No, not this time. Santa Kurmiste and Laura Lepik getting a point together. So 7-6, still trailing by a point, so by a couple of breaks. And as there was a bit of a confusion over the score, there was also a bit of a confusion on the gender of this point, but it is a male matching point. Lily Ork with the pole. Jurgensson's swing to Karklinch. Karklinch into the end zone. Great shot, but Montapodoma unfortunately could not bring it down. A little bit too long. Looked like a bit too long for her. But regardless, yes, that is an opportunity for Ultimate Saku to level out the score. I'm sure Montapodoma will be working extra hard to make good on her mistake. Oh, looks like a set play, but good switching from Salaspils. Did not allow them to use that set play this time. Long shot. Oof, great grab by Freddy Raba. Nice and high. Now Ulmas getting a few touches. Lily Ork with the disc. Freddy Raba. Hammer into the end zone, and looks like Batman is put just enough pressure on Ulmas, and Ulmas was not able to read this disc well. Oh, and that's a throwaway. That is very uncharacteristic for Karklinš. And Saku getting a break, and they are leveling out the score. Very uncharacteristic mistake, but I'm sure Salaspils will clean that up. Hopefully it's not going to get into their heads too much, but yeah, Saku, very positive, of course. Very different body language for them. And they definitely going to try to score a few more breaks to make this game a little bit closer. Few swings, Gasina now with the disc, goes to Karklinš. Karklinš fakes, no, back to Gasina. And Orlovska. Ooh, Saulita under pressure into the end zone for Gasina. Nice and clean hold for them, for Salaspils. 8-7. Salaspils up by a virtue of a break. Salaspils with their defense. Santa Kurmiste getting trapped on the far sideline, but no, finally finds Marin Raba. Marin Raba finds Gert Kevin Kurmiste to Santa Kurmiste. Swing to Marin Raba once again. Now cannot find anything. Only working around the back right now. Loads of pressure. Ilgaš now coming to the mark of Lauritz. And that is a hand block, ladies and gentlemen. Gerda-Trin Untera, unfortunately, throwing that quite obviously for Helena Orlovska, and Orlovska with a hand block. But this time, once again, the offense of Salaspils is being denied. And Saku, oh, that is an unfortunate miscommunication there. Lauritz and Gert Kevin Kurmiste misunderstanding each other. And there is a throwaway. Podema once again gonna pick up. Ilgaš under pressure. Into the end zone for Buldure. Buldure saying, no. You do not defend me. Not in the end zone. Of course, her and Marin Raba, of course, know each other really well. Played together in a few tournaments. And yeah, good camaraderie there. Salaspils, another break. So still pulling ahead a little bit. Getting a little bit of a easier time for themselves as we are coming to the closing stages of this game and of this tournament. Jürgenssons, the pull, fielded by Lauritz, swing, couple more swings, Liliork to Lauritz. Pick has been called by Podama earlier. Looks like it's going to be caught. The disc will probably stay with Liliork, but as Jürgensson stopped, he will just adjust his position. Oof. Yeah, looks like a bit of a miscue between Lauritz and Gert-Kevin Kurmiste. He was not cutting where Lauritz was expecting him to cut. The throw was good, but unfortunately there was no receiver there. Podama, Jürgenssons, but that is denied by Gert-Kevin Kurmiste. And that's definitely getting more and more exciting with every point. So it looks like Salaspils also starting to make some more mistakes. Saku now on their offense. Kurmiste, swing to Lauritz. Liliork coming through, and Liliork with the blade into the end zone for Gert-Kevin Kurmiste, and that's going to be a good hold, so a dirty hold. Unfortunately for Saku, but it's still going to be a hold. Only 2.5 minutes left in this game, so probably not going to be a game to 13. But most likely it's going to finish a little bit earlier. Karklinch going to field the pull for Salaspils offense. Podama and Jürgenssons. Nice rolling blade for Karklinch and Podama to Karklinch. Karklinch signaling and showing his players what to do. Karklinch gets it to Podama and into the end zone for a quick score. Yeah, nice and easy roll curve with a quick pivot, and that is another point for us, for all of you watching at home. And yes, Salaspils pulling a little bit ahead, so 10-8, 1 minute on the clock. Looks like there is a discussion about the gender. It should be the second one of the previous point, so whatever was the gender for the previous point should be repeated now. Looks like that's exactly what's going to happen. So Karklinch gonna get onto the pulling duties. Liliork fielding the pull. Gets it to Lauritz. Quick exchange of Raba and Gert-Kevin Kurmiste. Santa Kurmiste now with the disc back. And Marin Raba and Liliork moving all the way back. No look backhand. Plenty of pressure from Clinch. Marin Raba. Swing as the time is running over. Santa Kurmiste scoring that point as the time before the time has run over. So we are going to have a game to 11. The score is 10-9. Salaspils is up. So they have a chance to win this game right here and right now. So that is a game point and a championship point. So mixed indoor Latvian championship point. Salaspils will have 2 of them, of course, this one and the next one. If they get broken twice, that is going to be the game for Saku. Pull goes up. Karklinš fielding that. No one throw championship, not this time. Jorgensson's hard running from him. Orlovska getting free. 2 receivers under this disc. Jorgensson's goes to Podoma. Podoma to Karklinš. Karklinš faking his sister, but not throwing. That and goes back. Karklinš finally makes himself available for a swing. Gasina getting involved. One takes once, twice, goes to Karklinš. To Jorgensson's. Looks like they're gonna start their walking game once again. Jorgensson's and Karklinš exchanging the disc a few times. Finally, Gasina makes herself available on the other half of the field. Gasina looking for options, finally finds Podoma. Podoma doesn't really like what she sees, goes to Karklinš. Now the disc into the end zone, but not this time, unfortunately. A little bit too far for the outstretched hands of Helena Orlovska. They're both, quite upset with each other. I think Helena could have probably grabbed this disc. Well, that was a little bit too far for her, I think. But Karklinš could also make the throw a little bit easier to receive. And a timeout on the field for Saku. We're going to get a quick timeout as well, as Saku would need to score a break for themselves. And we will be back in a few seconds. Don't go anywhere in the last couple of points of this game and this championship. Interesting ritual for Robin Liliorg there was the disc, asking it to do good things for him. Marin Rava and Liliorg rotating. Liliorg really like his no-throw, no-look throws. Marin Rava, throw to Liliorg. Liliorg with a scuba into the end zone, but that was not the way it should have been thrown. Looks like not very, very difficult to catch for Laura Lepik. Karklinš with the disc, getting close to the end zone, but can't really find anything. A miscommunication between Orlovska and Gasina gives an opportunity for Marin Rava to get a point on the board, and that is a break, and that's going to be a universe point, ladies and gentlemen. That was very, very unfortunate for Salaspils as a strange reset. Two people under it, strange communication, and then basically, yes, the disc just falling to the ground. Didis Malderis, you're probably going to stay corrected. The game is not over. And we're going to have a universe point. I would love to read some commercials, but no, my Latvian is not very good, so you probably don't want to hear that. Karklinš fielding that pull for the universe point of the Latvian Mix Ultimate Indoor Championships. Gasina fakes once, fakes twice, doesn't like it, goes to Karklinš, and that's going to be a score, and that is championships for Salaspils. So Salaspils over Ultimate Saku, over the Estonian team in this tournament. Congratulations, of course, to Salaspils, and great game for all of you. Thank you very much for everyone tuning in. Thank you everyone who has commented and shared their opinions with us. Thanks to Emil Zelksnitis, commiserations for your injury, but thank you for helping us with the production. Of course, to our organizers, Linda Gulbe, for our cameraman, Eduard, working all 20 games non-stop and swinging the camera up there. Mark Skrebs, Elizabeth Eglite, who were helping us with the production when some of us had some other responsibilities, Christiana Bullure and Bruno Jurgensons. And Girt Zakis. So thank you everyone for tuning in. I've been Dmitry Doroshenko, and Salaspils champions, absolutely. Tune in again for another tournament on the Latvian Frisbee Federation YouTube channel. Take care everyone, and goodbye. Have a great rest of the weekend.